In a peaceful town, nestled amidst rolling hills and charming cobblestone streets, lived a young woman named Leah. Her life was defined by simplicity and modesty. While she was not wealthy, she found joy in her role as the librarian of the town's library. Each day, she lovingly cared for the old books and hidden stories that filled the library's shelves, finding comfort in the secrets held within their pages. One crisp autumn morning, the tranquility of the town was disrupted by the arrival of a man of great stature and wealth. He stepped out of a grand carriage, none other than Sir William Harrington, one of the richest businessmen of the town. His fancy suits and polished shoes showed his high status in society. With an air of entitlement, Sir William approached the library's front desk and declared,
"I'm searching for a rare and ancient book, a very important one for my collection. Get it for me, young lady."
Leah, both surprised and nervous, replied politely,
"I'm sorry, Sir William, but we don't have that book in our library."
Sir William's face twisted with anger.
"Nonsense. You must have it hidden somewhere. Fetch it now, you thief."
Leah felt embarrassed as Sir William accused her in front of the library's visitors. The power he held over her made her tremble. She watched with unease as Sir William dialed the owner's number right there in front of her. Their conversation was short but searing.
"Mr. Thompson, it has come to my attention that your librarian, Leah, has stolen a rare book from your library. If Leah cannot find the book within 1 week, she should be fired at once."
For the following nights, Leah worked tirelessly in the library, her fingers tired from flipping through dusty books, and her eyes heavy from lack of sleep. Just when despair seemed to consume her, she found something unexpected. In the darkest corner of the library, beneath a pile of forgotten books, Leah stumbled upon an old diary labeled Will Harrington. She opened it carefully and found an entry stained with tears, titled My Darkest Day. As she delved into its pages, she discovered a narrative that was both dramatic and poignant. In the diary, young William Harrington poured his heart onto the pages, revealing the intricacies of that fateful day in exquisite detail. 30 years ago, William was neither rich nor powerful. He was a soldier with little wealth and fame to his name. He had been saving for 6 months to take a beautiful, rich local girl to a prestigious restaurant. The entry described how he selected the finest suit he could afford, polished his shoes until they shone, and rehearsed charming lines that would surely sweep her off her feet. As the day of the dinner arrived, the diary painted a picture of a hopeful young man, his face radiant with dreams of a perfect evening. But the ambiance of the restaurant, with its fancy decor and the beautiful music of a grand piano, quickly turned into a setting of despair. Something horrible was about to happen. With a trembling hand, Leah read how William's heart sank as the girl's father stormed into the restaurant, his face a mask of disapproval. The diary described the harsh words exchanged, the father's stern refusal to let his daughter be associated with a poor man, and the humiliation that washed over William like a tidal wave. Tears of sorrow and frustration soaked the page as William described how he was forced to leave the restaurant in shame, his dreams shattered, and his pride broken. The words on the page bore witness to his pain, painting a young man whose world had come crashing down. Leah couldn't help but be moved by the raw emotion and heartache that came the diary's pages. It was a testament to the depth of Sir William's suffering on that fateful day, a day etched forever in his memory. With new empathy for Sir William, Leah rushed to his grand mansion, holding the diary in her hand. She knocked anxiously on his door. The door creaked open, and Sir William's eyes widened as he saw the diary. He grabbed it from her and slammed the door shut, tears streaming down his face. New tears joined old ones on the pages that were an everlasting memoir to William's darkest day. Inside the mansion, his wife, Lady Eleanor, noticed the diary and approached her deeply distressed husband. She spoke frankly.
"William, when others saw your rough edges on that restaurant, I saw the diamond within on that dark day. You've come so far, your story had a happy ending. Can't you see she's struggling to write her own?"
Sir William couldn't sleep that night. He went to the restaurant where his dreams had been shattered, called Leah, and ordered her to meet him there. Leah was terrified, but Sir William calmly invited her to the table, his expression serious and blank. Their dinner was a silent affair, an acknowledgement of the wrongs that had happened. The awkwardness and tension in the air were palpable as they sat in a dimly lit corner of the restaurant. The candles on the table cast a warm glow as they dined on a delicious feast of finely prepared dishes. The rich aromas and exquisite flavors filled the air, accompanying the unspoken words that hung heavily between them. Sir William finally broke the silence, his words sincere and laden with remorse.
I am sorry.
He placed his diary on the table, nudging it gently toward Leah, and whispered,
It is yours now. Keep it.
With those words and his ghosts no longer haunting him, he left the restaurant, leaving Leah to ponder the remarkable twists of fate that had brought them together and the transformative power of empathy to mend long festering wounds. Leah would spend days reading the diary, learning about Sir William's empowering transformation, and that she could one day reach such heights. She silently vowed that when she wrote her own story of wealth, she would make empathy her guiding light.